How do TV shows, how do talk shows start off?
It's like, dun, 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 and it like zooms in on it's like, hey, boy drowned in pool in Wisconsin. With Geico commercial coming up next. They just look.
Yeah, they come in with pointless ass information.
Cool as fuck.
Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, 10:43. The weather is 800 degrees.
Good morning, everybody. He means
wherever you are, whatever time it is. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
What the fuck is up?
I feel like a failed musician who just tries to get these melodies that are lingering in my head out in our podcast. It's and then somebody's gonna pick it up, and be like, "Dude, this dude's got melodies. You want to you want a record deal? All you got to do is that."
You can't joke like that, bro. You can't say that you're trying to do music and then you feel like you fail. Because isn't that kind of like how Charles Manson got about? And now you're talking to people on the internet.
Whoa! Don't put me in the same category as Charles Manson. Ever.
Don't relate me to Charles Manson.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm a white guy with a shaved head. You really need to relate me to Charles Manson. It's not gonna look good. Yeah.
Right there. He's got a little image right there.
Don't. I like all people. I like what Connor said. I simply look at all cultures and embrace all cultures, and that's what humans should do. Maybe I'm paraphrasing, but just something like that.
Dude, I had a dream about Connor once.
Oh, please do tell.
I was playing PlayStation 3. And it was in my room. Normally my dreams are never in my house. It feels like a movie, but you're just dreaming, but you don't address that it's a dream. But this time I was actually it felt like I was actually awake. I was sitting on the edge of my bed and I was playing PlayStation 4. And
the UFC game?
I don't know if it was.
So you were telling me you were getting pissed at playing people online because everybody's
that might have been inspired the dream, but I don't remember if I was playing what game I was playing the dream. But okay. I remember Connor's name popped up. He sent me a message, said, "Hey, I'm at your parents' house. Come over." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
As a homie or to beat your ass? Okay.
Yeah, and I remember I don't know at this point. He's just like, "Hey, come on." I'm like, "Okay." And in my dream, I remember going "Okay, so I guess I hang out with Connor." I'm starting to think it's weird. I'm starting to because I'm in my bedroom, so it feels like I'm awake. So I'm like, okay, so I guess I know Connor. So I get up, and next thing you know, I'm walking through my front door. I don't remember driving there. It's just boom, cut, next scene.
Yeah.
And I'm walking through my front door, and Connor's with his girlfriend on the couch with my dad, drinking cranberry wine, they said. And, and they were watching The Little Rascals. And Connor was dressed up, and he was laying on the couch. I'm like, "Hey, Connor, it's good to see you." And he looked at me, and even in my dream, he was a dick. He had that persona of the dick. He was all, "When has it ever been good to see me?" And I was like,
all it takes is one to the dome.
And then he started asking me if I want to fight on his undercard of his fight. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, whoa, bro, I'm way too much of a pussy to fight. When did I start fighting? I didn't say that to him, but in my head, I'm like, I hope he puts you against Diego Sanchez. I sounded so white. I'm like, I don't UFC, bro.
I don't even UFC.
I'm fucking no, man. I'm not even about that life, man. So in my head, I'm like, fuck. What the fuck is going on? And then he walks off into the kitchen to get another glass of wine. And he's watching the little rabbit. Oh shit, this is my scene. Hit that kind of vibe.
That little one with the Joe Rogan hat.
Right. And I'm just watching this, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, this is not real. And then that was it. I don't remember.
Damn.
Cut to next.
Bro, between that and your Travis Brown dream, I'm just like, how are you having these dope ass dreams, bro? I had a dream once. You said that dream took place at your parents' house. I had a dream that kind of took place in your neighborhood of your parents' house. I was at there's that dude that lived across, I don't want to say the name, but across the street and a few houses to the left. I was at that house for some reason. We were kicking it into this little shack in his backyard, all Bam Margera out and shit like we were back in high school. Yeah. And somehow Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings came in and started attacking. They just started overrunning the backyard, but we could through the windows of the shack, we could see him running through the backyard past us. They didn't know we were in the shack, so we're like, oh fuck, bro, Brentwood's overrun by Uruk-hai. I was watching way too much Lord of the Rings, clearly. So
that's intense.
Yeah, I don't really remember much of the dreams. It was so long ago that you always lose them. But I just remember us having to escape, and then me ending up by myself and just literally running in the back door of a house, hiding from the Uruk-hai as they go by, then running through the front door of the house. And I remember I was trying to make it to your parents' house because that was I knew that we could edit this out too. I knew that there was some weapons there if we needed them. So I was like, this is where I need to get to. But I don't think I ever did. I think I just kept on getting caught up by herds of Uruk-hai, and I'd have to run into a different house in your neighborhood. For those of you who don't know, Uruk-hai are the larger orc-looking things in Lord of the Rings. They're more... Let me break it down for you. orcs are a mutated elf, and Uruk-hai
I wish we
are
had
a
a green screen and it's just everything you're saying pops.
I know. Right?
We will.
And Uruk-hai is a mutated human, so
Okay.
they tend to have the opposite qualities of the thing.
Mutated, or did they just fuck?
No,
them together?
I don't know how they make them necessarily, so I don't know. Whoa, bro. Let's not get into that with the orcs and the Uruk-hai and the elves, all right? But
I'll talk
let me
some shit
get
behind
into
the
the
orcs back, bro.
let me get into the nerdy shit for a second here.
Okay, my
They
bad.
tend to reflect the opposite qualities. A friend once said to me, if the orcs are mutated elves, why aren't they hella good archers like the elves? They suck at archery. It's like,
dumb as shit.
that is exactly the point, dum-dum. They have the opposite qualities. So as elves are great at archery, orcs suck at them. Similarly, Uruk-hai have the opposite qualities of humans. So humans, more often than not, we're straight bitch made. We can't take shit.
And they can
We're all
take- they can
sensitive.
just take hella
Uruk-hai,
shit.
they're like, bro, we can fucking take it, bro.
They can take it, right?
Exactly, they can take
They
it.
can take it.
and they can dish it too.
They can
Better
take
than
some
humans
shit.
too, probably.
They can take
Yeah.
some shit.
Unless you're Aragorn, good luck, bro.
I had a dream once where it was like a Disneyland ride, and I got on a roller coaster, and it was like, but like a chill, like Pirates Caribbean ride, right? Like it's just a slow little boat, like it's
Yeah.
nothing, you know. And I step on it, I sit on it, and the whole dream was like yellowish, fuzzy, like everywhere I looked, like it almost felt like I was in a drawing almost. It was a weird ass fucking
Huh.
dream. And
How
I
long
kept-
ago was this one?
Probably like, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. It was so vivid, that's why I can still remember it.
Yeah,
It
like
was
I have
it
a
was
couple
really
dreams
weird.
that I remember even from like 10 years ago.
Yeah, they're just
a couple.
so like, what the fuck, that it's hard to forget it. Where it felt like I was in a drawing, like I remember. It's weird because like, and when I don't know if other people are like this too in their dreams, but like I'll have a moment where I'm seeing out of my own eyes, and then I'll have a moment where I'm zoomed out and I'm like a camera watching what I'm doing. And so this is what it was kind of doing for me. And I was sitting on I go through this tunnel, and the next thing you know, I'm coming around the corner, and I'm on a cliffside, and there's an ocean hitting the side of the cliff, and that's like the ride. I'm like, whoa, dude, this is a tense fucking ride. And the water's like pretty dark, you can barely see in it, and the water's almost hitting me. It's like a high tide, and it's raining and shit. And I'm looking, and I can see a giant fucking like snake back pop out of the water, just the back, a giant. It was just
The fuck?
hella big, and right when it shows you it, the fucking cliff breaks, and you fall into the ocean and float in the ocean with it. And I'm floating, and then now you can see this thing popping up under you from time to time, jumping hella high up in the distance and splashing, and then it pushes you into a wave, and then there's like this whirlpool, and then the whirlpool sucks you into a tunnel where there's no water, and you can see all the creatures in the water.
So
and
this
shit.
is just a ride at
In
the
a
place in
dream.
your dream.
Yeah.
God damn,
But it
this
was
ride should exist.
It was terrifying. You're
Dude.
shooting through the tunnel. You see like all the monsters and shit.
Because they could even do that like at Great America, they have like the 3D SpongeBob ride.
Yeah.
You know, they could do that for
I
some
have a
shit like
3D
that, where you're just
screen.
moving in the chair and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
It'd be intense, dude. It was scary as
Fuck.
fuck, dude. It was so fucking.
Jesus, I thought you were gonna say that in your dream it was supposed to be a ride, and then it ended up it was like real shit, and it was like a trick or some
It
shit.
felt
That's why I
like
waiting
it was like
for
a
it to
ride.
turn.
It shot you into this tunnel, and I don't remember what happened once you went through the tunnel. I just remember you could see a bunch of shit, dude. I don't know. I always have water and creatures in my dreams. Like one time, it was only for a second, but I jumped off a diving board into a pool, and right when I landed in the pool, pool water turned into like swamp water, and I could see a shark and like a salt croc swimming in the distance, and the pool just turned to like this giant aquarium that they can easily swim and fucking do their
Fuck
shit in.
that.
And I didn't see, and I had fucking hella far to get out.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
Random shit.
Dude, I'm kind of jealous. I have a really fucked up, like I'd call it a nightmare. This is why I smoke weed, bro. I quit smoking weed for.
Dude, that'll do it. If you smoke weed a lot and you quit,
Oh my god.
for some reason.
I quit smoking weed in 2012 or 13 for 30 days to apply for a bunch of jobs because, like I had mentioned in the mushroom recap, I was just getting into the work world and all that. So before that, I had quit smoking weed to get into the work world. And during that 30 days, I would have nightmares and crazy sweats to the point where I would wake up in the middle of the night and like embarrassed. I thought I fucking wet the bed with
Yeah.
my girlfriend in it.
Yeah.
So I would get up and no, it was just fucking sweat. Like
Sweat.
all my clothes, everything was drenched. I'd have to get it
You have to lay a
changed.
towel down
It
and
was
change.
disgusting. Disgusting.
Weird. I wonder why it
But
does that.
One of the dreams I had is probably the only one I really remember because it was just like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I was at some party with my girlfriend at the time and her friend and some of my friends, and took place at the community center in Brentwood, probably because my band had played a show there or something. I don't know why I was there, but we got into an argument or a fight or whatever. So I'm like, "Fuck y'all, I'm leaving," fucking, and I'm drunk as fuck. Of course, it's a party
In the dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get in my car, wasted, fighting with my girlfriend. Now I'm driving drunk. And I get pulled over by the cops, all bad, because like I said, I was thrashed in the dream. And then they go through my trunk, and apparently my trunk is filled with drugs I didn't even know about. Just filled with drugs. Like, what's that movie where they go to Vegas?
Never once shared the drugs.
My bad, bro. That's why I was trying to get out of there. Like, these are all mine. That was like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas type briefcase type shit.
That's intense.
And
That'd be hella,
so I end up in a jail. And I'm in jail tripping out on the fucking yard. And the yard, it's nighttime, and it looks like a park at night. It's like kind of like a grassy area, maybe like almost like a baseball field texture, kind of gravelly kind of texture. And there's a gated fence, much like fucking pitcher's fence that goes around them or whatever, like that around us because we're in jail. And I'm just waiting to see what happened because, you know, I just got locked up for a DUI and all these drugs and shit. They put me in the place with everyone. And then I just start getting surrounded by like, and maybe it was like fears that I had at the time coming into reality, and I didn't even know that they were fears or some shit. Cause all of a sudden there's like this gang of black dudes coming up to me, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm the only white guy, and I'm in jail. I'm like, oh no, bro, oh no, I got a DUI,
I'm not
caught with
Juice
drugs.
from Sons of Anarchy, bro.
Dude, it was all bad. You know, I was watching that around that time too. So
Might
like
have been from that
everything that
inspired.
could have gone wrong went wrong, and then like. Just in the nick of time, like when they were all surrounding me, like shit was about to go down, then the fucking guards come and get me. Like, hey, you're coming with us. And the fucking guards take me into their
That
shack.
rabbit hole got saved.
I know. Fuck. I didn't even know it was going there, bro. I thought I was going to get jumped.
Oh, my
What,
bad.
bro?
I thought that was agreed upon. I thought we already knew. I thought like we were both.
You said it was going there. I thought we knew where it was going, but no.
Yeah,
no,
my
bro.
bad.
I didn't know they were going down the rabbit hole. Anyway, so the cops fucking
Please
take me
subscribe.
into their shit, and it was like, what's that fucking movie where the dude escapes from prison? He gets beat up by the guards in there. Anyway,
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, the guards take me in there, and they're like, yo, you were drunk as fuck, you got caught with hella drugs, and we about to beat your ass, and that's where I woke up. So I don't think I really, like, experienced the ass beating in the dream.
Damn, bro, you just write all these checks, and then right when it's time for your ass to cash them, you just
I
fucking wake
know,
up. You're like,
bro,
I'm out.
that's me
Dude.
in real life.
Imagine if the dream world's like really going on somewhere, like you consciously just
Fuck.
your conscious energizes something else, so they see you and then you just disappear, and they're like, where the fuck you go?
Well, maybe that's what happens when you get knocked out and you go somewhere else, your body shuts down, and you snap into another you in another dimension. So when every time I'm about to get my ass beat, every time before I take the hit, I actually got knocked out, and my consciousness just shot into another me, and that's why I woke up from a dream like, woo, sweating.
It was like that, or like that movie Avatar. What if it's like, but we're just, when we come back into the Avatar, we're not aware that we're coming back into it. But when we go to sleep, we automatically come out, and whoever's operating it can remember what's going on. But once they come in, they can't remember.
Yo, dreams are crazy shit.
We're just some avatars, yo.
So yeah, that's our Dreamcast. I guess we talk about dreams now, guys. That's what happens.
Thanks for peeping game. Love y'all. We out.
Yeah!